Okay, I'm about to get started shortly. Grand Rising. Welcome back to Mahakali Tarot. This is Mahakali's daughter, and we are going to be doing another general read from my collective. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well as this video finds you. The time now is 5:43, and it is February the 6th, 2026. Okay. You guys, this week has been so hectic and crazy. Like, I don't know if it's the transits. I don't know if it's the fact that, things have to get worse before they have to get better, but this week has been a wild ride. And I'm just so happy that it is coming to an end, actually. Okay. Um, so we are going to get into this reading after a quick prayer, of course. Dear Heavenly Father, Most High Mother, and Holy Spirit, thank you so very much for waking me up again. Thank you for restoring the breath in my body and the ease in my cells. Thank you for clearing out everything that does not fit and is not in alignment with me and my highest timeline. Please continue to bless and protect myself as well as my genuine subscribers, viewers, and watchers. Please also do deliver any messages that we need to know at this point in time. Leave no stone unturned, and please do withhold any information that would give our enemies, opposition, or haters any information to plan, plot, or scheme against us at this point in time. I thank you in advance for these messages, and I also thank you in advance for using me as a vessel to deliver them. Ashe. All right, so I have two decks of cards today. I am going to start off with this new one here. So we're going to see what Spirit wants to say with this new deck here. Spirit, what do we need to know right now? Okay, there's a lot going on already. So we have the Ace of Chalices, the Hangman, the Queen of Chalices. We also have Nine of Mallets, and we do have the Death card. Okay. So the Ace of Chalices is basically the Ace of Cups. Someone is contemplating how much they love you in the background here, but they're doing this after they tried to destroy you and literally mess up everything that you had going on. It's like, basically setting something on fire and then looking back at the damage and feeling bad about it. Whoever this person is, they are a Pisces, okay, with the Hangman card here. They also like trap themselves. This person thought that they were going to teach you a lesson to like force you to come back to them in some type of way. But what they did not realize is they basically fucked themselves at this point. Okay, they didn't anticipate you having a leg to stand on or someone to support you, so they thought that if they were to destroy everything that you have been working hard on, then you would have no other option than to come back to this person. Okay. So this person is clearly an insecure male. This is like a control tactic that just did not work for you. I don't know if this person was taught by like a older mentor, male figure or something here, but whoever has been advising this person is like very, very toxic. They're probably single, and if they're not single, if they are in a marriage or anything like that, whoever they're married to is probably like extremely, extremely um, unhappy. Okay, let me just put it to you like that. Back in the older days, we did have men who felt like, like they should be the primary provider and protector for the household, and the wife should not have any other options. And I feel like that's basically what this person was trying to do here with a divine chosen being here. And that's basically why it's backfiring at this point in time. Um, Whatever this attack was, or whoever this person was who is attacking you, they did not get the effect that they thought that they were going to get in attacking you and attacking the things that you have been working on, honestly. It seems as though someone has lost all forms of respect here for someone else, and they genuinely do not want to be bothered. So, like I said, this had like an adverse effect. So I don't know how this person thought that it would land any other way with you, honestly. But clearly, this was not the best decision. Okay. Also, with the Queen of Chalices here, it's like not only is this person in love with you, but he sees you as like the mother of like all living things. Okay, sees you as very nurturing, very caring. Basically, you are the top pick. Okay, not only to this person but to plenty of people here. And this person was just trying to deduce you into like quote unquote like kick you down a notch or two. Okay, they felt like you were on your high horse and you shouldn't be there for some reason. This person didn't assist you with anything. They didn't help you accomplish any of your goals, and they did not make anything happen for you. But for some reason, they felt like you didn't deserve to relax and you didn't deserve to break away from them. Okay. And with the nine of mallets here, the nine of mallets represents the silent and persevering work that you have been putting in the background, that is ultimately creating your dream life. Okay, so it might not seem like much right now, because this person has tried to put so many endings to you and to what you have been working on. Okay, so like I said, this person is just like a very big hater. Okay, this is like a man that hates women but wants women to serve him. Okay. And it's just very ugly. His energy, his intentions, and his lack of control. Okay. Like he doesn't have any control over himself. He doesn't have any control over his life. So therefore, he wanted to control someone that was fully in control of their life. Okay. Very ugly energy, very insecure energy. And this is like the opposite of what power is, as far as like how you display power and how you show that you are powerful to anybody, honestly. um like I said, this person has clearly been taught wrong in life, and it's like someone around this person was treating them really badly. They weren't getting any affection or nurturing from whoever this prominent female figure that was in this person's life before you, and they felt like they should like take it out on you because they weren't going to do anything to win the respect of this other person, basically. So it's just very ugly. Mm. And then we also do have the Knight of Mallets that came out in reverse, which is also interesting. Um, so the mallets in this deck, I do believe this is like significant to like Pinnacle energy as well. Let me just make sure, because like I said, this is a new deck. Um, but yeah, the Knight of Mallets in reverse is like someone not being able to come towards you, or someone not having the same mode of transportation that they once had. Okay, so in trying to fuck you over, this person has fucked themselves over, basically. And they probably don't have a way to work. They probably don't have a way to stay above water at this point in time. And basically, they made the wrong decision. Okay. Someone here is like they were ignoring their divine intuition. They didn't want harmony. They didn't want efficiency. They didn't want to work together with you. They just wanted to control you. And now, ultimately, they will be experiencing more consequences for their insecure control tactics on you than you will be experiencing the repercussions. Honestly, it's like God saved you regardless. God made a way out of no way regardless. God delivered you from this person's clutches regardless. So you still have options. This person does not. Long story short. What else? Hello, guys. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. This person was doing everything in their power to attack you and also second-handedly attack your children because they're a coward. Okay. And they were after your divinity. They were after your crown. They were after your comfortability in life. They could have even tried to take over your finances or your paycheck in some type of way. Okay. This person could have paid someone around you to steal from you and to sabotage you as well. Okay. A Taurus here is significance. So, if you have a Taurus child, this person has tried to attack your Taurus child because they knew that you were an Earth angel. And this person is just a nasty person at heart. But like I said, you and your children are safe. So, no need to worry about that. This person is like a predator. Hunter came out. So, again, this person is a predator. All they do is run around making empty promises, and they plot and prey on people who do have abundance. And they try to present these false fake love offers to these people and present themselves as some type of like boss daddy, somebody who has it together, somebody who makes all this money, and someone that basically doesn't rely or depend on anyone for anything. But that's like complete bullshit. This person, they look for divine women here to support them, people who are at one with themselves and have a strong relationship with God, because they prey on that. They consider that a weakness, and they also consider that an entryway for them to siphon and to take advantage of devoted not Christians, but just devoted women here. Okay. Yeah, this person is very dishonest. Like literally, they just lie. They lie all the time. Okay. Um, they could have been in communication with a great plant here and trying to stay on top of what you are doing, your whereabouts, what you're eating, who you're talking to, etc., and so forth. Your great aunt has been giving information to this person. These people, whether it's your great aunt or this person, they see you as about to go through a major upgrade. Okay. They also see that you are expressing yourself a lot better. You're communicating your needs and your dislikes a lot better. And your reality is flowing now that whoever this Pisces is knocked over the shit that you were working on. It's like, honestly, they did you a favor because what you were working on, it was like bound to keep you trapped, or it was bound to keep you in a low vibrational frequency, or even bound to your location in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So even though this person did make moves out of fear, ego, and lack to sabotage you and your living situation and tried to sabotage your children as well, ultimately it is going to shake out in your favor here. Okay. Ultimately, this person really just propelled you into a new timeline here. And I'm sure this person wanted you to be in a state of depression, exhaustion, apathy, not having the energy to get up and do what you needed to do for yourself, not having the energy to invest in yourself, etc., and so forth. But really, they did the opposite because now you have all the energy and the abundance that you need within to basically translate that into the 3D and externally for yourself. So basically, what this person thought was going to ruin you is actually the fueling drive for why you are about to win and receive all these major upgrades. Yeah, this person assumed that you were just going to be gullible and weak and naive, and basically they were just going to be the first person that you ran to. But you're too wise to go back to this person. Okay, you don't want nothing to do with this person. You could be a Capricorn, or someone could have Capricorn highly aspected in their chart. If you are not a Capricorn, this person could have basically tried to sabotage you on behalf of a Capricorn here, like trying to present you a fake love offer while they were really giving genuinely to this Capricorn energy here. Okay. So whoever this person is, they're fake as fuck. And they have more than one woman around because they are not themselves abundant. They cannot financially support more than one household. So what they try to do is force someone under their roof so they can take advantage of their resources while they're giving to who they actually want to give to. And this did backfire. How did this backfire though? Show me the backfire here, spirit. Yeah, this backfired because now everyone that has been working with this person sees them as a dog now. Like they see them as a, like basically trash, honestly. They also are aware that this person tried to poison you in the past, and they have been lying on you. And they have been trying to portray you in some type of negative, low vibrational energy because they sold you out and they were trying to excuse themselves from all of the consequences of doing that. But it's like, however, they tried to sell you out is not working because you were already in the process of transforming when you met this person. But now it's like in acceleration mode. Like you have fully transformed. Your boundaries are intact. Your self respect is still intact. And also, you love yourself more than anyone. So it's like you are prepared to make the best moves and best decisions for yourself on the long term. Okay. You know that this person was attacking you. You know that this person wanted you at basically like their beck and call at the bottom of their foot, their nasty, crusty ass foot. Okay. And like you also know that this person planned on trying to break your heart on behalf of someone here that hates you. Um, they could have contacted you, or they could be thinking about contacting you. Like they could be dialing your number and just never hitting the green button, or they could be like typing out long paragraphs and text messages and just never sending them because the guilt is genuinely eating this person up. And also they're realizing that their prejudices towards you is exactly why they're sick and broke right now. Okay. This person went towards someone that gave them some type of illness or disease here sexually that is incurable. Okay. And they thought that they were going to pass this along to you, but you have separated yourself from this person and you do not have this disease. So now this person is trying to like save face and go around your community and basically imply that you do to deflect the fact that they have it from someone else completely different than you. Okay. And this person was colorist here. Okay, so if you are brown skin or dark skinned women, this person like made it their business to make you feel lesser than. But this person could be of darker complexion than you are. So that was just an act of self hate altogether. Okay, this person hates themselves. They hate their life. They hate that their life did not go as planned, and so they want to take it out on women. Okay, not men. They don't want to take it out on themselves. They don't want to take it out on doing better. They would rather just take it out on innocent women that have not done anything to this person. Okay, this is some real cowardly shit here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, it's like this person wanted all this attention and shit, and they got all the attention they wanted, but it's not the kind of attention that they really want here. Now this person is being seen as a fool by their entire community or group here. The Eight of Mallets is in reverse. People see this person as like very lazy, very insecure, a tyrant energy, if you will. Okay. They also see that this person is like a blessing blocker, and that's exactly why you removed yourself from this person in the first place. Okay. They can also see that whatever this person tried to steal from you didn't work out at all. Okay. Like they thought that they were going to steal from you. They thought that they were going to go into a connection that was unstable and unfair to you. And they also thought that they were going to lie about hiding this abundance from you. But like literally nothing that this person planned for you has worked out for them, like whatsoever. Um, we also do have the Five of Gold here. We have the Four of Mallets here, and then we have the Queen of Gold in reverse. So, like I said, this person thought that they were going to be successful in whatever this destiny swapping was, but in reality, they just got everybody, including themselves, that tried to work together to stop you, block you, or to I'm also hearing defame you in some type of way. Everybody is caught up. Nobody's receiving the abundance that this person was told that they would receive. Okay, because this person was taking orders from someone above them. Okay, probably this Queen of Gold in reverse. Okay, so in this deck, who is the Queen of Gold in reverse? Let's see that. Because I feel like that's important here for some reason. Give me a second, guys. Whoever this Queen of Gold is, I think she was like an older woman that this person was hired by to come into your life as like a handler. This could be like a mother figure or something here. Okay. But either way, like this person is not a leader. They are not a boss whatsoever. They are a worker who takes orders from upper level people and whatever their industry is here. Okay. So in this deck, gold is symbolic of fire. So this could be an older fire sign that this person was hired by to receive these orders from. Okay. The Queen of Gold represents beauty, passion, and vanity. She awakens the admiration of men and the envy of ladies. She loves herself, and her vanity becomes a virtue. Whoever this Queen of Gold is, they are not attractive because they're in reverse. They are not passionate, and they probably are super vain, but not in a good way. Men are seeing her as like sickly or nasty here. Okay, she does not love herself. She is very vain. So I don't know if this was like the Sagittarius energy that we were talking about yesterday. This could be another Aries energy that is older than this person. Take it how it resonates here. But either way, like I said, this person did not run the show in any way, shape, or form. And now they're realizing that they were used to, well, one, destroy you, but also to destroy themselves, like second handedly, basically. And then they are noticing because they are stalking you that you're not destroyed. You're still showing up. You're still showing up for yourself, most importantly. And like, as far as how you view things, as far as your boundaries, as far as your self respect, as far as like what you will and will not tolerate, if anything, that has just been reaffirmed. You haven't weakened any of those areas whatsoever because you don't find that people are worth it at this point in time. So again, all these attacks on you really went the opposite direction. You don't want to go back to anything from your past that would ever put you in a position like this ever again in life. Okay, just period. Then we also have the Knave of Swords. We also have the Four of Chalices. We also have the Knave of Chalices. Okay. So the Knave of Swords here is symbolic of an air sign. Okay. You could be this air sign, or this could be significant to someone else. But in this deck, the Knave of Swords is someone youthful and idealistic, someone very creative. And it is also the defense of the values and the traditions of which you swore to serve. Okay. So it's either you or someone else here, but air energy is significant. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. But it's like someone here has been devoted to God, has been devoted to what the divine has led them to do. Okay. And you have also been protecting your values, your morals, and your traditions very firmly here without having to address or explain them to anybody else. And honestly, I do feel like that is true power. Like just doing what you say that you will do and not necessarily making excuses for why you can't do it, and just going about your way when people don't, live up to your expectations, or people are showing you that you guys are just from two different elements here. Okay. And then with the fourth chalices in this deck is like the Four of Cups. Okay. So you are emotionally stable throughout this entire process of them trying to attack you. You're also very sound on what you have committed to and realized, whether it is with yourself or with the divine at this point in time. And also, it announces an alliance between people who seek creative environments of fraternity. Okay. So I feel like although you are working here on a solid connection and commitment with God, you still have a group of Masons here that are trying to figure you out, trying to pin what this new transformed version of you is, because they're still trying to send in a handler. These Masons in your community feel like you cannot grow by yourself because that's just too unpredictable. You don't have a limit, like you're very limitless without a male energy in your auric field. So they thought that they were going to make you insecure enough to want someone to be around you, but you don't feel that way. And so it's like they keep trying to eliminate you or something. Like y'all remember that show Eliminate, where it was like a whole bus of people, and it would be like one person that was like a single bachelor or something, and they would just send all of these people towards this one person to see if, like that one person was going to, want to go on another date. But like you have removed yourself from the dating pool altogether. Like I feel like a lot of you guys are just completely fed up with this dating thing here in your environment and your location. Like you're just pretty much done. You're tired of followers. You're tired of people that are willing to do you wrong for monetary gain, or people that would try to demean you or disrupt your purpose in any way, shape, or form. Like you don't find that attractive at all. And you don't have to. You shouldn't, honestly, because anyone with self-respect would understand that like none of these people from this group would mean you any good, regardless, because they ultimately are there to protect their quote unquote brothers. So this is like a brotherhood that is obsessed with you, obsessed with your feminine energy, and obsessed with your sexual energy, and they want you to utilize it for their benefit and their gain. So this is really just a group of horny boys. Like the movie The Little Rascals comes to mind. When they had like, what is that, the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Like this is literally just like a grown ass He-Man Women Haters Club of masculines here that wanted you to be open and receptive to them being He-Men and hating you up close and personal, but acting like they don't. And it's like, nah, you're good. You're completely just over these people. You're over the possibility of just giving people from this group a chance in any way. Okay. And also, someone here is very bitter here with the Knave of Chalices. They're bitter, and like they could be bitter because of a love interest that didn't work out before you. Okay. It's like someone was rejected and they wanted you to feel rejected. And instead of you feeling rejected, they still feel rejected. And you're just very independent right now in your thinking and your movements. You're not telling anyone about how you feel, what you're doing, what your next move is, what you're working on. Like you're not doing none of that no more. It's like you gave people too much intel about you, and that's where you messed up. And so you won't be doing that again. You won't be sharing any plans with anybody. You really don't feel like, making a whole bunch of new friends and stuff. Like I'm hearing no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no, no, no. And I'm also hearing Nice for What by Drake. Like for real, like you don't have no reason to be nice to these people. All these people knew all about, you going through hard times and people trying to provoke you, people trying to attack you and all that stuff. And so if you didn't have a valiant man that was like showing up for you and taking up for you while you weren't around, hell no, you're not interested. You don't wanna you don't wanna chill with these people, you don't wanna get to know these people, you don't wanna give someone else a chance from this group. Like you're just completely good. Like you're good on it completely. Okay. And these people could have a lot of pull because Masonic temples and lodges are everywhere. Okay, but that just makes you even more turned off. So the possibility of picking up another love interest when you do relocate. Okay, and that's another thing. All these attacks was to keep you stagnant and stuck in one place. But like I said, it has done the opposite, and now it's like these people they're trying to set up um, shop wherever they think that you're about to move to because they don't know. You're very unpredictable. You wake up feeling new every day, okay? And you also process your emotions differently. So it's like whatever these people think, you're probably just going to do the opposite of that. And if they try to do that, you're going to pick up on that and just not do that. So it's like they will just never catch you, okay? Like ever. They don't have any type of self control when it comes down to you. And they also don't really give a fuck about you. So it's like, no, you're not giving nobody a chance to play with you again. You're not giving anyone a chance to wreck your life. You're not giving anyone a chance to sell you out. You're not giving anyone a chance to harvest your good energy. Like you're just completely out of their clutches, and they hate that so bad. So now all they can do is stalk you. They can stalk your platforms and social networks and stuff like that. But like, you really don't have no rep for these people. Whatever. It's really just whatever. And I feel like apathy and not giving a fuck about them is worse than you being upset and cussing someone out and blowing up their phone because then in that way that shows that you care at least a little bit. But when you literally just disconnect and you go about your business, like that is the ultimate revenge because these people would genuinely be like looking for a reaction from you. Like that's what they want. They want to be verified that you care about them, that you care about what they have done to you, that it has affected and impacted you some way and somehow. And that's just not the reaction that they have gotten from you at all. And they are pretty pissed about that. They're very insecure, and a lot of these people feel like all they have done is push you in towards your ascension. Okay, so they're just very upset that they feel like all their black magic is backfiring on them, and whatever was projected at you literally just assisted you in ascending to where you needed to be in life completely. Okay, it's like you're really an unstoppable force. You're a force of nature, okay? And like you're really a force to be reckoned with. These people just didn't anticipate how powerful you would be in the midst of all of these spiritual attacks and all these people coming up against you. Like they were sure that you would be taken down by now. They were sure that you would be insecure and basically groveling at their feet and begging for mercy. And like, nah, you really are just stiff on everybody here. It's like you giving people the same energy they gave to you. If they didn't give a fuck about you, you don't give a fuck about them. If they didn't stand up for you, it's like you're not even looking for them. Like that's just where you are right now because you know your worth and you know that you deserve better than third party situations. You deserve better than to be placed in situations with people that hate you, that can't stand you, that will choose people over you. And also, you deserve better than people who don't work on themselves consciously and don't try to master themselves and their energy. Like, you're over all that shit. We also have Proverbs 26:11 here. As a dog returns to its vomit, so fools repeat their folly. So these people are just looking for their next victim. They haven't learned anything from fucking with you. They haven't learned anything from the situation. They haven't learned anything in general. Okay, so these are just a big group of fools that are upset that you're ascending in the midst of all the calamities and chaos and blockages that they sent your way. Okay, and you are still stepping into your winning season, like regardless of all this extra shit. Like, and they thought that, like, oh, if you didn't have our support, if you don't have our say so, if you don't have our presence, then surely you're not going to go anywhere. But like, God is showing these people through you that one, you never needed a man for nothing if you're a female. And two, you don't need this group for nothing if you're just a male that these people are trying to deduce like to a decimal point to actually be added to their group. Okay. So take it how it resonates here. Yeah. The universe sees you as innocent, and even people in this group are understanding that you were just targeted because you're beautiful and you're smart and you're inspirational and you're gifted and you're very independent. You can make shit happen by yourself. Like people are saying that now, okay? And they're also seeing that no weapon that was formed against you is prospering, and every tongue that lied on you, that slandered you, that deceived you in any way, shape, or form, is literally facing judgment right now. Okay, so they're seeing the things that you said come true and come to pass. Okay, and they are frantic because these people are the same people that go around telling people, "Oh, the Bible isn't real. oh, this and that, like you should sacrifice people because the devil isn't real. I mean, the devil is real, but God isn't real. Like these are those type of people. Like they are Satan worshipers and naysayers when it comes down to spiritual beings and you just stepping into your divinity. Like they hate that shit. Okay. These people plotted a red rum and thought that they were going to frame you for it. And whatever they plotted against you is blowing up in their face and is working out for your best interest and your greater good because now you have people that are aware that, like, you got detectives looking into this and they see that these people that have been attacking you are delusional. They just be making shit up about you. They be making shit up about what you did. Like, they're just liars, really. When people come into contact with you, they see that you are really like just a good vibe. Like genuinely, you're just a good person. You're just a good vibe. You don't bother people, bro. They see that people will take the time out of their lives, their days, and their busy schedules to come fuck with you. Okay, so everything is being exposed, and everyone is being exposed for basically what's going on in real life. Okay, people in your community are being exposed as energy harvesters, liars, cheaters, and manipulators. Okay, these are like professional thieves that don't have jobs, that don't have any money, and they profit off of attacking other people. Like they gang up on one particular person that is abundant, and they steal from that person, they harass that person, and they attack that person. Okay, that's what these people do. 1 second. Also, the universe is saying that regardless of how you feel about whatever situation just happened this past week, you are still healed. And you're ready for real divine love. You're actually ready for a real true divine union. And these people will be going down for what they did. Okay, so they're not getting away with anything. It's nothing for you to have animosity or hatred towards these people for because they are going to be judged accordingly to their sins. The investigation is underway, and people are seeing that this Pisces and the group that they come from really was just trying to steal your energy this entire time. They wanted your divinity, they wanted your divine light, and they've been working with your enemies to try to steal it in probate court. I'm hearing, okay. So this person could have tried to kick you to the curb, kick you out the house, or I don't know, try to toss you to the side and try to. I'm hearing they tried to Aunt Viv you. Okay, so if y'all remember off of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, how we had that dark skinned Aunt Viv for like hella seasons, and then out of nowhere, they didn't make any announcements. They didn't even wait till the next season to switch her out with like a lighter person. And I was confused as a child, like, wait, where did the dark skinned Aunt Viv go? And like, who is this light skinned lady? But that's what this person thought that they were going to do, like in real life. Okay, so Fresh Prince of Bel Air could be significant. That could be like this person's childhood show or something like that, because they definitely do have a mental illness, okay? And they love blaming their problems and insecurities on dark skin and brown skin women for some reason here. Okay, so all of the issues that they have like nothing to do with you whatsoever. You're still protected, grounded, and stable, and your integrity is showing and speaking for you even in your absence here. Okay, and also, it's like you're very 10 toes down with your spiritual path, your journey, your purpose right now. Okay. And that's basically why these people are about to meet their maker. Somebody would rather take themselves out than take accountability for all of the attacks that they have been throwing your way. Okay. Yeah, because this group of masculines is not going to protect this person when it all falls down. And I'm also hearing, when it all falls down, when it falls down, who you gonna call now? I'm telling you now, it all falls down, yeah. When it all, I promise. She's so self-conscious. That's why I always see her with at least one of them watches. So this person drops you, somebody who don't use them, or a materialistic person that don't give a fuck about them, that would not save them if they were on fire. Like they wouldn't even piss on them if they were on fire. And ultimately, this person is now saying that you were the right choice, that you were the empress the entire time, and this person was just using you to basically rid themselves of their pain, their anguish, their anxiety, and insecurities. And they went in the wrong direction, thinking that this person that they chose over you was going to make them look like a divine masculine. But really, all they did was put them further into MK Ultra. So this person was just being programmed and mind controlled. And them choosing whoever this opposing energy, this opposing dark feminine energy over you was really just them being programmed. Like they didn't even make a solid conscious decision here. This person could do some type of drugs, or the person that they are with now could do some type of drugs on the low, okay? Or they could just be in cahoots with the street pharmacist here, that also tried to hold you back in some type of way or tried to poison you in some type of way. But because you do not do drugs, it's like, how did they think that this was going to work? Or maybe they were trying to push you to the point where you felt like you needed to do some type of drug so they could poison you or lace your shit in some type of way. Okay. So if you have been sober and if you have been, like alert and you haven't been tempted to do any type of drugs, alcohol, weed, whatever your vices could have been, good job, congratulations, okay? Because you are now completely in your winning season, okay? Like these people tried their very best to stop that, but that's exactly where you are right now because of these people. It's like you are protected, you're in a safe zone and you can relax, you can chill out right now, okay? We also have Isaiah 26:3. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Like literally, you're in a peaceful state of mind, regardless of all this crazy extra shit going on around you, regardless of the sabotaging, the lying, the betrayal, the deception, people trying to leave you out in the cold and winding up leaving themselves out in the cold. Like this is just like, I don't know. I don't know what these people thought they were going to do. But whatever they thought is not actually what's going on. This is the judgment card. So these people are facing judgment. They are going to have to sit down with law enforcement, give their side of the story, and ultimately stand the test of judgment. Okay. And I know that these people's stories are not going to add up because they're not going to be honest about why you're not together. They're not going to be honest about why you're pissed at this person. And they're not going to be honest about anything that they have done to you to lead up to this point. And that's what's going to get them fucked up. Them failing to be honest, them failing to show up for themselves, them failing to come clean. That's going to have them fucked up. Okay. And also, like, you do have law officials that are now on the same page as you as far as like what this person has done to you, trying to make you poor to control you or to control the narrative about you in some type of way. This person could have like up and left the vicinity here, thinking that they were just going to, I don't know, get out of jail free card or something like that. They could have traveled by plane, train, truck, car, boat, or ship in some type of way to do something that they had no business doing. Um, yeah, it's like they traveled very far here to betray you or backstab you in some type of way. But you've already mastered your power, energy, and manifestation abilities, okay? So your reality is responding to you, and their reality is responding to all of the destructive energy that they have been basically detonating, okay? It's like this person thought that they were going to be winning while you were going to be losing, but it's actually the complete opposite. They are at a spiritual and a physical disadvantage right now. What is this person's financial situation? Tell me about that, spirit. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Okay. You do have someone that's about to step in and like I don't know if they're about to right this person's wrongs or they're about to just help you clean up something. But the relief is definitely on the way. Okay, this person was just so sure that they were going to be able to sacrifice you. They were so sure that they were going to be able to basically like hand you over hand you over to whoever their little lower level entity gods are. I don't know if this person deals with Moloch or Baal. I don't really give a fuck, honestly. I don't even like speaking on certain things here because I just feel like even addressing the energy just kind of brings it into your psyche and like no thank you. Okay. It is not over until God says it's over. So this person tries to make all these endings for you and you're still kicking, you're still rolling, you're still building, you're still moving. Okay. And there's nothing that this person can do about it because it's not over for you. They could have caused their own endings trying to end you, but it's definitely not it's not over for you. And I'm also hearing it's not older than you. Okay, so your soul, your spirit, your bloodline could have been here long before all these other dark human sacrificial entities were like cooked up here by the human psyche. Because a lot of these people are sacrificing to these quote unquote gods and like they don't realize that the gods were like manifested here, like they were created out of like the seven deadly sins, like they weren't even like genuine entities here until like humanity as a whole indulged in the seven deadly sins is what I'm hearing. Okay. And there's going to be a lighter man or a lighter woman that exposes this person because they're not going to jail for this person. So I don't know if this person tries to swap you out for like a baby mom of theirs or just like a lighter person. But either way, this person is going to rely on this other person that they chose over you to help them, to protect them, to defend them. But this other person is going to lead law officials straight to their doorstep or straight to their location. So I don't know. I don't know what this person thought. I don't know how they thought that they were going to get out of this without, being held accountable. But life is going to teach this person better than you will. I'll say that because this person just felt like they had it all figured out, and they don't. They absolutely don't. Anything else I need to know here? Hold on, let me read. Let me read these. Can you read on Aquarius? Look on. I actually haven't done an Aquarius reading in a very long time. I don't mind doing that. I might do that sometime today. Okay. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Turn my notifications on. I might do the Aquarius reading either in the afternoon or the evening. So I'm not sure when, but I got you. Okay. Anything else here, Spirit? We have the Three of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Five of Chalices. So, like, contrary to this person's initial beliefs, you're not heartbroken about nothing. Like, you're not going outside about nothing, like at all. Um, you're actually just unaffected by whatever this person tried to throw your way. If like anything, you're just fueled to do better and to go harder and to just like be even more firm in your belief systems and what you value and what you care about versus what you do not right now. Like it had the opposite effect. Okay. Three of Chalices represents a work product concocted by two people united by affection. So whoever these people were, whatever this couple was that went up against you, they don't even like each other. It's like how you going to try to take down the empress and you don't even like whoever this fake ass emperor is. Like this shit is just crazy. Like it is just crazy. Parents who beget a son or teachers who educate their pupils. It's like, child. Like I said, Three of Swords is in reverse. You're not heartbroken about this, and neither are these people happy. Like they're not happy with each other. They're not happy within their own selves, and they feel like whatever they have learned, whatever they have been taught by this group, is just like bullshit, and it is. Everything that they taught, everything that they have been taught by their mentors and stuff, and people that were supposed to be higher ranking than them, it's backfiring. And they're like, well, if this is the truth, then how is it that I keep getting backfire after backfire after backfire? And so they're realizing that they signed up for a lie, okay, or they have committed a blood oath and pledged allegiance to a lie here, like one big deception, okay? And they see you as the way, the truth, and the light. So, like, it's so interesting how these people try to attack you and didn't realize that they were attacking who sent you. And they didn't realize that they were going head to head with God, okay? Five of Chalices represents a spiritual plane of labor of love. It is the fertility of the affections. It is the strengthening of a community space. So, like I said, all of this stuff that these people thought was going to basically break you down, bring you down a notch, humble you, knock you off of your high horse, it did the opposite. Okay, it created a pathway in the spiritual um dimension here for you to attract your soul tribe. Okay. And now it's like people who are genuinely loving you. They're loving on you. They want to show love to you. They want to support you. And they also want to like come towards you to be a safe space for you because they see that all these people were just lying about you and trying to sabotage you while they were lying about you this entire time. So, like I said, these things are working out in your favor because all things work together for the greater good for those of them that do love God, and you do absolutely love God. These people are just hateful and they hate divinity. They hate any remnants of divinity and they feel like they're supposed to attack it. Like they feel like that's their ranking and that's their positioning in the world to attack divine chosen beings. Okay. And this Pisces here could low key be a pedophile as well, or they could be hired to do weird ass shit by pedophiles for money. Okay. Yeah, like, ew. This shit is just nasty. I'm about to end this reading. You have already like shed whatever habits, patterns, and behaviors that would have made you susceptible to be a prey to these people. And someone here is literally hiding because they're physically ill. It's like they've been trying to avoid the doctor so long that their sickness is showing in their eyes, in their appearance, in their skin. Like their skin is getting dull. They're getting ashy. Their eyes are like yellowish red. Their hair is a mess. Like this person just looks a hot ass mess, honestly. Okay. And you just keep getting better and better. And this person just keeps getting worse and worse. And they don't understand by now that it's God actually attacking them, not the devil or not anything else besides their karma. Okay. Like your avenging angels are not playing about this betrayal. They take this betrayal of you very, very seriously because you have the best of intentions for this person. And now like the whole world sees this person as a fucking coward and a clown, a cowardly clown. They might as well just put on a red nose because they did all this cheating and lying and theft of your personal property and trying to swap you out, and they even could have raped you and everything because they were mad and they felt like they had to control you. Like this person is a fucking clown, a cowardly clown. They've been working with this elderly woman this whole time, thinking that they were going to control and dictate how you move, where you live, how you feel, what you get to work on. And instead, they really just brought themselves closer and closer to their death, basically. Working with this dark ass enemy of yours. This could be like a Capricorn Sagittarius that this person wanted to have as a third party that got them sick, okay? Yeah, it's like this Sagittarius sex worker and this Pisces energy, they came together in karmic energy. Like both of them are whores, both of them sell their bodies, both of them do anything for clout and money. Okay. And that's what brought them together. Not love, not divinity, not having common interests. Like that is their common interest, okay? And you have stayed prayed up and out the way. Just period. That's why you're protected right now. And that's why your angels, your ancestors, and your spirit team is not playing about this or playing about you. They hate cowards in the spiritual realm. They rather you do shit with your full chest than you do it like throw the rock and hide your hand. And that's another reason why this person is getting their ass whooped behind the scenes. Because your ancestors and their ancestors look at them as a cowardly clown. Like, period. Okay. You're also being recognized in your community as the earth angel that you always have been. Okay. They also see that this person was just like hell bent on trying to really like take the crown off of your head, like, but it's spiritual. So how the hell you want to remove something that God placed on my head for me? Like you're a clown, like, and you're a confused clown at that. Okay, this person is like very intimidated from contacting you, trying to make amends with you, but they also are aware that that's the only way that they would possibly try to escape judgment. Like you see this person as a parasite, you see them as a leech, you see them as a fucking diseased virus, and you just are very happy that this person is out of your energy right now, honestly. Your comedic roots are outshining all types of black magic right now, all hexing, all spell work, any traps that these people from this group has tried to set for you. Like your actual divine bloodline is surpassing all of this stuff. Okay. That's how strong you are. Okay. You literally are the truth, and you act and carry yourself in that way. Okay, so there's nothing that these people can do to intimidate you or make you forget who the hell you are. Just period. Okay, you don't give a damn what these haters got to say, because you know that like at the end of the day they won't say it to your face, and whatever they would have to say is just like deflection and bullshit from them avoiding accountability from being horrible fucked up people. Just period. Okay. This person could have also worked with a Gemini energy and a Leo energy to try to incorporate you in some type of crime that you had nothing to do with because they want what's yours. That's not going to work either because thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods. Okay. And plus, the right people know your whereabouts. Like, you ain't got to tell nobody or nothing. Okay. People have already put two and two together about these people and whatever their plans were for your destiny and for your fate. Okay. You got a Leo here that's mad that they cannot use you, they cannot abuse you, and they cannot send their little gang stalking fucking committee towards you to get on your nerves anymore. Okay. And Anubis is literally judging these people right now. So they thought that they were going to have to worry about the law, but they got to worry about gods that are way older than their gods right now. Okay. Because this is a spiritual war. This is spiritual warfare. And it's like you were prepared for shit to get real. They were not. Long story short. Anything else we need to know here before I close this out, sir? What is going to be the fate of the divine beings' energies, enemies' energies here? What is going to be their fate for attacking this divine being? their fate is going to be sabotage. In the same way they thought that they were going to sabotage you, someone is literally going to sabotage them. Someone that is bigger than them, someone that is like scarier than them, someone that has more ranking than them. Like they're watching this person, they're analyzing all of their moves. They could have probably even hacked into this person's devices. And like they're just waiting on the perfect moment to knock all their chips over. Yeah, it's like this person, I'm not going to say too much because that would give this person information on how they can avoid this. But know that your inheritance that they stole is going to be returned to you as soon as possible. As soon as this person gets publicly exposed for being the shitty person that they are. Also, is like the universe is going to be dissolving this toxic soul tie. Okay, so you won't have any karma attached to this person or this situation. This person will be lost in the void. Okay, so their soul is already tethered, but like now Anubis will make the judgment call to completely remove the soul seats from this person's body. Okay, so they're just going to be one of these lost as zombie people, just like, you know, floating around in the ethers, not connected to themselves, not connected to their highest timeline or authority or even their own soul. Okay, so this person will look like a lost soul because that's where they are. They are lost in the void. Okay, I'm seeing that scene from Hercules where all of those souls were just swimming in the river and they were just sad and miserable and like depressed. And it was just like an ongoing river of lost souls. So that's where this person is going to be. Like that's where they are spiritually right now. And it's like they just feel like if they find you, then they'll be able to find their soul again, but they're never going to find you. They will never be in the same space with you ever again because this person didn't deserve to be in your space from the get go. Okay. You gave this person too much grace. You offered them too much forgiveness. You were too understanding. You were too loving. You were too empathetic. And this person literally never earned the right to be in your presence. Like they will never breathe the same air as you again. Okay. Period. And a new pathway is going to be forged for you in the midst of this person's public destruction, because whatever this is, they will be taken down publicly and they will be removed from the general public and the general population, just period. Whether they take themselves out or they will be going to jail for a very long time, either way they'll be out of your way and out of your hair very soon. Okay. And also is like you're working on your shadow, you actually healing your shadow self and incorporating that and merging with your highest self. It brings a certain polarity factor to this situation because you don't have a problem talking about the bad and the good that you have done. This person, on the other hand, like they spend their time trying to make it look like they are this holy, holier than thou person that has just been attacked consciously and consistently, and they haven't done any wrong. And they're just going to be exposed for being full of shit. Okay, and they are going to be judged accordingly. And like I said, their soul will be detached from them forever. Okay. So not only will they be receiving a very huge sentence on the 3D, but in 5D, they're literally swimming in that river of lost souls right now. And that's exactly what they get for fucking with the divine chosen being. Okay. You are steadily ascending. You are actually being moved into a higher timeline that is for your greatest good. New pathways will be opening for you, and you will get another opportunity to rebuild yourself because you have earned that. You didn't deserve for any of these people to come in fucking with you in the first place, but you are going to get a clean slate. Your name will be cleared, your reputation will be cleared, and everything that you work on, including, you know, like any businesses, any endeavors, any hobbies, any financial abundance, all that stuff is going to be cleared and returned to you if it was stolen at any point in time, be it energetically, financially, physically, or spiritually. So walk like you already have it, okay? Keep your head up, okay? Keep it towards God, keep your chest out, keep your shoulders back, okay? Because these people want to see you somewhere down and depressed and with your head down and, you know, like with your tail in between your legs, because that will help them with this narrative about how you deserve to be attacked, okay? So do the opposite. Have the audacity to be happy today, have the audacity to have passion for your interests, and to continue to build in the midst of people trying to mess you over. Okay. And that is how you'll receive your blessings tenfold. And that's how these people are going to receive, how they're going to receive their karma tenfold as well. All right. So those are the messages that I have. I'll leave this right here for right now. I probably will be doing another Aquarius reading later. Okay, so stay tuned for that if you guys are an Aquarius watching this. And thank you guys for watching. If the message does resonate, if it blessed your soul in any way, shape, or form, smash that like button for me. And if you're new here and you like my little vibe and want to become a member of my tribe, smash that subscribe button for me. Okay, happy Friday, you guys. And that is all.